with FTX imploding and things. And is this kind of like a dream come true for you guys in terms of like the exposure that suddenly, being given to decentralized exchanges? Or are people perhaps still fear of using DEXs?
It's very unfortunate to what happened with the FTX users, if you call it, where, and again, it's multiple layers to it, right? Where people are still not aware about the risk they have, and they trade in a platform which again hold the custody of their assets, right? And since crypto regulations so far has not been very clear about what all things you can do, and even offshore companies licensing and how it impacts in a greater sense. And that's why centralized exchanges can do a lot of things which under the traditional finances wouldn't be possible, right? And because in traditional finances, it's highly regulated. And again, I was reading a few articles about how PayPal had a very short runway, and one of the suggestions they had in was to use users' capital to kind of tap into it. It was like a decade ago. I am kind of recalling that moment, right? And one of the advices they got from their legal team was to not do that. For obvious reasons. So traditional finances and the instruments and the tools built on there has been very clear and highly regulated. But when it comes down to centralized, gateways provider, right, which can, control your custody of assets, it's not very clear right now. So there's an awareness has to be given to the users, obviously to the mainstream users, because crypto native to a certain extent understand the risk they are taking when they deposit their assets to an operator, right? So there's yet to be a knowledge base created, a more awareness. And again, the infrastructure and the solution provided by the DEXs has to evolve gradually and to compete with the user experience that the central exchanges are providing, right?